Well, they are a popular fish for home aquariums, but they've become a growing problem in the wild. Unwanted goldfish dumped in BC waterways are threatening native species. And there are calls for the province to take action. CTV's Michelle Bernaro explains.
On a winter day, the goldfish are hiding beneath the ice, but Burnaby officials say people have been illegally releasing goldfish here for years. Goldfish have also been spotted at Burnaby Lake and waterways in southern BC.
They cause so many problems, we just don't want them in those lakes.
Though tiny in a tank, goldfish grow significantly larger in the wild.
The biggest goldfish we've seen around the world have occurred in Australia, I think, and there they're getting up to 41 centimeters long, which is huge, which is just a massive thing.
He says in BC, they've been found as large as 24 centimeters and can be a threat to native species.
They're causing turbidity, which is suspended sediments in the water. That interferes with the feeding of local fishes. They also will uproot plants, and that causes problems for plant growth in some of our lakes. And they also could pass on diseases to some of our salmon and trout.
This video from Quesnel shows some of the thousands of goldfish pulled from Dragon Lake, which has battled a goldfish invasion for years.
Very, very quick to come back and create a large population, and it's pretty tough to control them.
Governments and organizations have been trying to educate people against dumping goldfish into waterways, but where the goldfish have already been established, there are calls for the province to take more direct action. Heisey says Quesnel has used something called electrofishing to decrease the population and believes wider use is necessary. He also thinks pet stores should be obligated to take back no longer wanted goldfish.
If they're allowed to sell all of these exotic animals that aren't native to Canada, that basically they have a responsibility for what happens to those animals once they're sold.
Sold, and then sometimes later abandoned, making those tiny goldfish responsible for a big problem in BC. Michelle Bernaro, CTV News, Burnaby.